Have you noticed how the current wave of woke storytelling is actually defeating its own point? Once upon a time, inclusion in media meant fighting for visibility. Bold, raw stories like The Color Purple, Boys Don't Cry, or Do the Right Thing. Now, it feels like studios are just filling a checklist. Female lead? Check gay character? Check black or brown character? Check. But instead of writing original stories, they just gender swap or race swap existing characters and call it a revolution. Take Ghostbusters or Ocean's 8. Instead of crafting original layered female leads, they put women in men's leftover suits and expect a standing ovation. That's not empowerment. It's copy-paste feminism. And it's the same with race. We don't need a now black version of every white role. Representation isn't just skin deep. A Black Annie doesn't hit the same as the legendary Black Panther, because Black Panther was built around black identity, culture, and mythology. Marvel's Eternals is the perfect example of fake inclusivity. It had every checkbox ticked: a black lead, a deaf hero, a gay couple, a Latina sorceress, and yet, none of them mattered to the story. They weren't characters, they were tokens. That's the tragedy. What started as a movement for inclusion has turned into a way to quietly re-marginalize people. Just look at all the roles where someone is diverse for 2 minutes and then vanishes. The message is clear. You're allowed to show up, but not take up space. And here's where it gets worse. Hollywood is terrified of risk. Instead of investing in new writers from diverse backgrounds with bold stories to tell, they slap a safe brand name on a project and flood it with cosmetic diversity. Original scripts get shelved while reboots keep rolling. That's why Everything Everywhere All at Once felt like lightning in a bottle, because it was original, emotional, and inclusive without shouting about it. Meanwhile, half of Hollywood is still trying to force-feed audiences a diverse product and call it innovation. And when people push back, studios point fingers and cry toxic fans. But let's be real, not every critique is bigotry. Most of the time, audiences aren't upset because a character is gay or female or black. They're upset because the character is shallow, the story is lazy, and they're being pandered to. It's not that fans hate diversity, they hate being manipulated. Instead of giving us a female James Bond, give us a new spy, with her own motives, flaws, and tricks. Instead of repainting the same icons, let's create new legends. Ironically, the best example of how to do it right is Disney's The Little Mermaid. Casting Halle Bailey as Ariel worked, not because it made a political statement, but because it was fictional fantasy. It didn't break anything sacred. It simply invited more kids to see themselves in magic. That's inclusion that inspires, not divides. So no, I'm not against diversity. I'm against lazy diversity. If you want inclusion to mean something, then put in the work. Tell new stories. Give people new dreams. Because when woke becomes hollow, it doesn't wake anyone up. It just puts the audience to sleep. I'm Marco, and this is the ranting corner of the Geek universe.